So here in downtown Spartanburg, my son and I just finished eating at the Blue Moon over there on the corner of this city block. I can't really focus. There we go. And this whole block here is being basically prepared for construction of the new county city combined government building, which is great. I think that's a great idea. Proud of Spartanburg City and County for working on that. The bodega, or the little Blue Moon building over there, you see what a small footprint it has compared to the overall block? I mean, it goes way down to the corner over there, way over all this parking area and random green area and whatever. This is all one block, and I think it's all destined to be the combined city government building and county government building. And there'll be some. It should be mixed use, at least in the sense that, you know, at least Blue Moon will still have a street front chunk of it, so that'll be cool. But it does make you kind of wonder why the city and county really leaned on Blue Moon to come to an agreement to sell their building, and they're going to demolish it. Today's their last day. I probably should have led with that. We came down here to eat there because it's the last day before they close, and I never eaten there before. But you look at how huge this area is, and I feel like modern developers have a tendency to always want to cobble together the biggest chunk of land possible. We want the entire city block, and I'm just like, why? I mean, like, I'm assuming half of the new development is going to be parking or a parking garage anyway, right? That's the way it usually goes. So why couldn't you just like leave that tiny little corner at the intersection there for Blue Moon? I don't really understand why you actually need the entire property. It seems kind of weird to me, kind of just arbitrary. But that said, I'm sure Blue Moon got a really good deal. It was not eminent domain. They got a big chunky multi-million dollar settlement, so I think they are happy. And they have another location a few blocks over. Which direction would that be? I think it's that way, on Daniel Morgan Avenue. So, you know, they're doing fine. And they were only there since like 2018, so it's not like we're losing like a 50-year staple of the community or whatever. Win-win, I guess. But again, my question is, as a person who obsesses about urban planning, is why do they need the entire city block? If they had all the city block minus that little corner, would that really have impacted their project? I feel like it wouldn't. But then again, in small cities, relatively suburban cities, sometimes people overestimate how much space is needed for stuff, just anything in general. Whereas in more urban areas, they realize, oh, you can always just build up a little more.